welcome to the 5th special episode of Duke's Academy Podcast. On this very hot episode, we have a live interview and performance by Mr Mawulawde, the usual news and announcements, and a riddle question that will melt your brain. So let's get into it as we
get to know your teachers, get to know your teachers, yeah!
Welcome to the live interview featuring Mr Mawulawde. How did you come about working at Duke's?
Okay, quick little story. I was working in Hackney and I was made redundant after many years in Hackney. So I went to Africa. I spent about a year and a half in Africa, and I decided, let me return to UK for a time. So I was about to return to Africa, and a friend of mine said, well, you've got time here, so why don't you actually just come and work at Northumberland Park at the time, because there's a vacancy. And I said, well, I don't want to do school anymore because I just came out of school before that. And said, no, just come for a time. And I came. I was supposed to spend about a year, and I ended up spending almost 13 years.
Oh, that's a long time. What was your favourite memory of working here?
So many memories. Of course, working with Hit My Targets, African Caribbean boys. I've seen many good times with them. But my favourite memory, in a sense, is just the love in the school itself. The love, and I mean, when I say the love, I mean students, staff, and just loving people, manageable people. So that's my memory. I'll take that with me.
What are you planning to do on your first year in Ghana?
Okay. In Ghana, I have a poultry farm. Oh. All right. So I'm just going to not work in it, but just be there to make sure it's organised. I'm going to spend a lot of time gardening, right, and planting fruits which you get into the tropics, like bananas, chocho, papas, just fruits. So I've got all the trees, but now I'm going to start on the vegetables. So that's what I'm going to be doing.
That's very nice. At least the weather's going to be nice there.
Oh, very much so.
What wise message do you have for the staff and students here for the future?
Just patience with it. Everybody being patient with each other. It's a family, all right? And in families, we're going to have problems. Sometimes we're going to have bad days, but just people being patient with each other. For the students, it's just about the seed which you sow in the school. It's just to water it, meaning do a lot of studying, give yourself a chance to actually survive out there. And for staff, just have patience with students, because they may be having a bad day also.
Well, the last question is that someone told me that you have a time of old past MCing, and I was wondering if you could talk more about that.
Okay, you call it MCing, but in Jamaica we call it toasting, and that's where we used to have some big speakers, wall robes, we used to call them, with some woofers and massive speakers, and you would have what you call the sound system. So the early singers, this is how they used to be promoted, through the sound system. So they would come on the sound system, they would do their toasting, they would sing, and that is how I actually got into that. I used to be around lots of sounds, and that's how I actually started with these kind of things. But that was years ago, a long time ago, so I'm very rusty.
So are you up for sharing a few lines?
Sharing a few lines. Well, it can happen.
This is the one called Duke's Academy. In Kensington, you have the flagship of that they might call it outrage. But we know say a lie them a tell man, cause you have a thing in a Tottenham, right behind the stadium. You have a school called Duke's Academy, and you have the one called Mr Duncan, and that is a field marshal man. up, man. So Jukes Academy, I turn it up, man. All
Now
right.
on to the scheduled news and announcements. Current standing in the race for house points we have:
In 4th place, we have Wallace House with 3,297. In 3rd, we have Atkins with 3,335. In 2nd, we have Burn with 3,740. And out in the lead, we have Tar with a massive 3,789.
the highest temperature for next week is 300.85 degrees Kelvin, whatever that means.
The music department would like to congratulate all of the Year 7, 8 and 9 students that participated in the WeJam workshops. Fantastic!
It was very amazing. The experience was very fun.
It was entertaining.
Staff got involved too. Wonderful! Word on the street is they're starting their global tour next week. Truly amazing! It's competition time! Ooh!
Now on to the riddle. The riddle for this week is: I'm tall when I'm young and short when I'm old. What am I? Be sure to email us your answers on the musicpodcast@dukesacademy.org.uk email, and we'll be sure to pick a winner in the next episode. Thank you all for watching this very special episode of the Dukes Academy podcast.